I'm hoping that this sixth time, this is me being honest, sixth time hopefully is the damn charm. It is JVD Studios though, and because we have blue finally in Battle Spirit Saga, I thought now would be a good time now to give you guys the keywords and what they mean. Okay? I've done this, like I said, 5 other times before, messing up each and every time. So, help me out. Bear with me. If I know the effect well enough, I'll say my version of it. Other than that, it's coming off the screen from the official Bandai TCG Battle Spirit Saga rulebook. Okay? I have it on PDF. So the first one we're going to encounter is Awaken. That's normally a red effect. It is activated. Right here, I'll read it off. It's an activated effect. It can be used anytime a spirit on the field possessing it is able and to use flash effect. Okay. Awaken is a flash timing effect. It is a flash timing effect. When activated, the activating player moves 1 core or more if they wish from other cards on their field onto the card with Awaken. Don't know if it counts for Nexuses, but I know it counts for Spirits. I know it counts for Spirits. Don't know about Nexuses, though. If you do think it is, or you know that it is, let me know in the comment section down below. By the way, if any of your spirits are destroyed by you moving cores off of them to deplete them for an awakening effect, the destroyed effect, if it's a when destroyed effect, is not triggered at all. It is not triggered. The next one up is another red effect. It's Confront. Confront basically is if you have a spirit that has Confront and your opponent has any refreshed spirits, you attack, Flash Window 1 goes off, then it's normally blocker declaration phase, or you can choose to take it from life. With Confront, I attack with a spirit that has it. You have a refreshed spirit. Good to know. You're blocking with it. I'm coming in, attacking you with a spirit with Confront. You must block it. You cannot say, I'm going to take it from life. No. It's, I'm sitting here attacking you. I'm either going to run you over. Your spirit's going to go to hell. Or you're going to be able to block it and be stronger than me. Because either way you look at it, you're blocking the damn thing. You have no choice. Simply put. Okay. Curse is next. But there are 2 different versions of Curse. There's Curse and Blood Curse. I'm going to read Blood Curse first. Because it's interesting. And the card I'm going to use is Giant Underworld Trio Queen, Maduke. Okay? It's an X-Rare, so it's going to be a little hard for me to read. When this spirit would be destroyed by your opponent, you may place 1 core from your opponent's side, from life, I should say, and 1 card from this spirit into their owner's reserves, respectively, to keep this card on the field refreshed. And multiple cards in purple, if done right, can get that effect. It will suck a lot. Curse says if I'm attacking you with a spirit that has Curse and you block, I don't give a damn if you're 3,000 BP or more higher than me. Your ass is going to fucking die. It's going down. Straight to hell. Because Curse is pretty much, in the game of Magic, it's Death Touch. It is Battle Spirit's version of Death Touch. Except the only thing is, you're blocking, I'm killing you, I don't care. Simply put. Immortal is another card effect. You'll normally find Curse, Blood Curse, and Immortal on purple spirits. I just want to point that out. Immortal says Immortal is triggered effect which allows the spirit possessing it to be summoned from the trash when activated. Immortal is triggered when the spirit possessing it is in the trash and another spirit the player controls is destroyed, and that destroyed spirit fulfills trigger obligation. So, if a card with Immortal says Immortal Condition 4, let's say, a spirit with a cost of level 4 is destroyed, summon this to the field. That's the best way I can put it. Armor, that's a white effect. I know it because I play white. I did play white. I'm thinking about rebuilding it. Armor is a constant effect. That spirits possessing armor cannot be selected by the effects of opponents' spirits, nexuses, or magic cards of the colors specified in conditions. You will normally see cards that say armor red, white, green, or red, purple, white. That means your nexus cards, your magic cards, and your spirits cannot touch that spirit alone. Cannot touch them. I gotta tell you though, Curse and cards like Deadly Balance, those get around it. Those get around it. Because with Curse, if you're blocking, you're technically not targeting. And you're not also targeting with Purple's spell card Deadly Balance, or I should say magic card Deadly Balance, which is you nuke a card, your opponent nukes a card, a spirit, I should say, on their side of the field. You're not targeting. So those are the cards that get around it. The next two are yellow. I know this for a fact. They're Lester, listen to me. Luster and Blessed. I'm talking too fast. That's why I'm messing up. Forgive me for that, by the way. Luster's a triggered effect when when a spirit possessing Luster attacks. All of the magic cards used by its owner in that battle are returned from the trash to the hand at the end of the battle. Anything you used during Flash Step 1 and Flash Step 2 that are magic cards that you used with Luster, they go back to your hand. They hit the trash, but then they go back to the hand. That is extremely broken, but it's really good considering yellow has a lot of low-cost spirits. A lot of them. My favorite one being Penton, but of course that's like the mascot, I think, of like yellow, but I could be wrong. But yeah, that's just hell for people. It really is. The next one is Blessed. That's fun. Blessed is a triggered effect which places one core from the void into its controller's life when activated. Blessed is triggered when its spirit possessing it attacks and reduces opponent's life after applying damage. Basically, it says, oh, I dealt a life damage to you, I'm gaining a life. I deal another one, I gain another one. It's pretty much like that. And that's a problem if you're playing, for opponents that are playing that deck. I have not run into one yet. I have a feeling I will. Hopefully I can get rid of the idea. The last red one, there's one more for red, and it's Ascend. When summoning a card with Ascend, in addition to paying its normal cost, you must place all the cores from a spirit fulfilling the specified condition into the reserve. You ring a bell? He has Ascend. And it reads, as an additional cost for summoning this card, you must place all the cores from one of your spirits that cost 6 or more into your reserve. That's why the other Sigworm is played in conjunction with that card. And normally, 9 times out of 10, you'll have the Soul Core in your reserve or on that creature, on that Sigworm, to put into the reserve. So you can activate his other effect, which is at level 3, or 2 or 3, is it 2 or 3, or 1. Is it 1? Oh, it's all 3. Okay. It's all 3. You can take the Soul Core, banish it from the game. If you used when this spirit returns... Sorry, when this spirit performs Ascend using a spirit with Sigworm in its card name. So if you used the Sigworm, which you normally would do, you banish the Life Core from the game, the Soul Core, the red Soul Core from the game, set your life back to 5. That's insane. This is the main card that does it. 3 copies of this. Or 4 if you really want to just go for maximum, butt kicking. The last 2 colors are green and blue. I'm going to do blue first, because green is much easier for me. Blue's 2 card effects are Raid and Crush. Let me go over Raid first. This is the X-Rare you get from the box starter deck. It says up to the specified number of times per turn, you may exhaust one of your Nexuses and refresh this spirit. The number for the raid is 1. So you can do it 1 time, exhaust 1 to refresh this. So you can attack with it again or whatever the case may be. Crush is cool. With a spirit that has Crush attacks, you take the number specified with Crush and the level the spirit is on, add it together, and your opponent discards that many cards from the top of their deck. You're basically milling your opponent to hell. Now, the funny thing is, Truth God Mandala, if you use the Soul Core to pay for him, for his summoning, which I would do all the time, count the number of Nexuses you have on the field. Your opponent mills the top 3 cards of his deck for each one to a maximum of 12. So it's a maximum of 4 Nexuses, 3 cards a pop. Tag on that someone crushing, Crush 2, level 2, so there's 4 cards. You're basically building mill and pissing people off with it, and that's fine by me. Because I love that idea. I love that idea. Last 2 are going to be green. Gale and Swift. There are so many different keywords in this game from 2010 you can put on cards. For example, Ascend, Evolution, Armor, Immortal. Or sorry, not Immortal, Immunity. Confront, Rage. You can do that. Swift and Gale. Gale does not have one. Swift does. Gale reads the following. I'm going to read it off of this, then I'll simplify it. Gale is a triggered effect. When spirits possessing Gale is blocked, the person who blocked selects the specified number of spirits refreshed they control and exhausts them. The spirit gains more than one Gale effect. Only one of those effects are... Oh, wow. Cool fact. If a spirit gains more than one Gale effect, the larger number is chosen. So if I have a spirit that has a Gale 1 and then it gets a Gale 2, knock out the 1. The 2 stands. You're exhausting 2. That's great. Because with green, you can do all that. Now, I asked a question in the discussion group, the global group, and I said, if my opponent does not have any creatures to exhaust due to Gale's effect, can he still block? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. Just the effect of Gale will not trigger. Keep that in mind. If you're playing Gale and your opponent does not have any other spirits to refresh, or sorry, to exhaust, that are refreshed, the spirit can still block, just Gale will not trigger. Simply put. Last one I want to do is Swift. Better known to most, if not every player from 2010s as high speed. If you summon a spirit that has Swift during the flash step, you must use cores from the reserve only to pay for the cost of the spirit and the level of that spirit in order for you to use it to block an attack. That's what you use it for. You have no spirits on the board. You're down to like 2 life. But you have Swift cards in your hand. You have like 2 Nexuses out on the board. They swing. No flash on your end. None. Flash on their end. None. Block. Flash effect on your end. There is one. I make a mistake. You play the Swift card. Using cores from your reserve into there. They don't have one, let's say. Blocker declaration phase. Use that Swift card to block. Flash window. Flash window. To end step. It's high speed. That's what Swift is. I know it because I played it. I have a deck down there that is purple-green with high speed. It don't play around. It does not play around that often. If it does screw with my opponent, it's meant to do it. It is really meant to do it. But that's it. All the keywords. Confront, Awaken, Ascend, Swift, Gale, Curse, Blood Curse, Immortal, Awaken, Raid, Crush, Armor, all of them. All of them. Every last one of them. Luster and Blessed. I don't think I mentioned those. That was for you. I know. I know. It's been a while. Got a little rusty. But hey. 6 takes, we finally got this damn thing right. And I'm damn proud of it. I'm leaving it the hell like this. If you got a problem with it, I don't give a damn. Simply put. This is not going to be made for kids, I guarantee you that. I dropped an F-bomb like 3 minutes in. If you guys did like this video, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and turn it on to all. That way every time I drop a new video, you guys will be the first to know about it. Also, I'm going to bring this point up now because I think I kind of have to. Recently, I've been getting people on my YouTube, strange subscribers. I'm not going to put names out. And then they mention me in the shoutouts for no apparent reason. Am I the only one that finds that creepy? I'm being honest. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm being honest. because it really is that way to me. I've never had that happen before. Just gonna throw that out there. Anyway, if you liked the video, like I said, go ahead, leave a comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm doing what I gotta do. Love you guys. Again, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that stuff. It's all free. It's all free and it helps me, you know. See you guys next video. Sorry for being rusty. We'll get back to it again next time.